Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Doom. Nick, on the empirical table of the elements, which metal sits right next to iron?
I think it's tungsten.
You're incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Slayer.
Oh, okay. My next guess was bolognium.
Bolognium for 500.
All right, so we are on episode, 20 of Doom?
Yes, and I just downed half a glass of scotch in one swig because I won't be able to during the gameplay.
Chris, are you an alcoholic? Do we need to talk about this?
I'm not an alcoholic. Hey, low-res textures. Okay. So, here we are. I just took down that fight that I absolutely should not have won. But hey, we are back. Let's gather the collectibles. More Samuel Hayden. I'm sure that's really important to the story. Okay. Oh boy, it's another one of these. Wow, hey, look at this guy. He's not feeling well. Hey.
Okay, so I would just like to throw out there, you were correct concerning the Heath Ledger controversy from the last episode we did with Curse of the Moon. It was Christopher Nolan.
Oh, it was Nolan who basically pretended he didn't exist?
Yeah. It was his decision.
Yeah. Part of me is kind of you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Well, yeah, you are, but one of them is just a little bit more respectful, I think, to the actor's legacy. I mean, You didn't exactly see anybody out there, saying, well, you... Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, it would have been satisfying to have them acknowledge, the Joker broke Gotham beyond repair or something like that. But at the same time... Hello. Hey! But at the same time, too, it's just one of those things where nothing that you could ever say would be able to match, what should have been the concluding moments of that franchise, which was a much more satisfying showdown between Batman and his arch nemesis. I mean, we'll never get the satisfaction of seeing that. Yeah,
well, I mean, I don't entirely understand what the climax of the second movie has to do with it. I mean, it's a debate about, should they have just... Why did they pretend that just never happened in the third movie?
Well, yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I understand the Harvey Dent cover-up, but...
I mean, that makes sense, yeah. But I mean, we all knew and we were all expecting, where's he going to be? Where's he going to be? And then,
Yeah, the complete lack of reference to the Joker was kind of jarring. Even just a throwaway line oh my god, Bane's turning the city upside down. What about when he lets the Joker out of Arkham? And then a line even Bane wouldn't touch that, they're keeping him locked up.
There's actually a really funny, I don't know if it was a comic or a concept art, but it was showing Bane releasing everybody. And,
yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. And the Joker just rams the door multiple times and it won't open.
Yep.
And you're just well, what the hell?
And I could have accepted that, but I guess what gets me is boy, I really got to stop saying on these episodes.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah, but, it's like my smoking issue, just because I do it doesn't mean I should keep doing it.
I was going to say, I think mine is way more noticeable. Overall shit.
Oh, hey, it's the Beholder.
Yep, and he got 3 hits off on me before I even knew he was there. Well done, Chris.
So I guess what just kind of irritates me is there's still so many people who say, oh, it was respectful to not mention Heath Ledger in the third movie. And then these are the same people that went apeshit crazy when they did that hologram of, what was it, Admiral What's-His-Face from the Star Wars movie? Because he was dead?
Shit, come on. I should know this. The guy who was on the Death Star.
Yularen, Tarkin.
Tarkin, thank you.
Tarkin, yeah. It's oh, okay, really? So that's how it's going to be? So it's just whatever makes me feel good about the situation,
right.
Which I guess is, I don't know. It's a mild irritant, like an eyelash in the eye, and I've vented my frustration.
Yeah.
I'm really going to try to cut my rants down in this series.
Dude, your rants are this series. We're not a gameplay channel. We're like a Nick Weber philosophy channel.
Well, just don't get me started on Dune.
Dude, about Dune.
Speaking of which, what are you what are you reading these days?
Right now I'm reading Fear, the new Donald Trump book, or newer Donald Trump book.
So I know I said that I would not read the Hillary book because, I kind of felt like it was a phone-in over trying to explain why she, should have one. I will absolutely read Fear when I get a chance. That looks like a really good... I mean, anything written by Bob Woodward is,
Yeah, no, Woodward does a great job. And, as much as it reveals kind of like some of the shock aspects of the Trump presidency, he's very careful to actually get into the minutia of his presidency. So, like, what are the actual issues facing the Trump presidency that have nothing to do with his Twitter drama? It's
right.
It's all about like how like his team put together a salvageable effort on North Korea and stuff like that, and how he like had to kind of distance himself from all of the bullshit of his campaign. I mean, sometimes successfully, sometimes, as we have seen, very unsuccessfully, but it doesn't feel like a slasher piece. It's simply giving you the facts, and then it's like, oh my god, this is like actually reality.
I think there's a interesting passage in there where it basically like his staff is trying to explain to him how the WTO, the World Trade Organization, works. And Trump is saying, no, I want us to pull out of it. And they're telling Trump, we win 87% of the cases.
Yes.
And they bring in all these experts and empirical evidence. He's just, no, we need to pull out of it.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because it pisses him off. And that's basically like, it's kind of like...
that's the stuff I'm interested in as opposed to, what's on CNN every night.
Yeah, it's basically the Trump story told through the eyes of his staff. And that's what makes it so jarring, is like, okay, so this man is clearly like unbalanced and really unwilling to listen to facts, but how do we like make a working organization out of that? And I mean, like I said, sometimes they succeed, sometimes they fail. But the point of the book is, not necessarily to crucify Trump, even though I would find that hilarious. It's to actually show the workaday lives of these people under his administration, and it does a really good job at that. Dude, I'm running out of ammo pretty fast here. But yeah, I highly recommend giving it a read. It's a good book. What is that? Mega Health. Hello. Shit, dude. There we go. Took his head right off. Okay. Dude, I am low on absolutely everything but the rocket launcher. That's not a good sign. Nick, are you still with me? Huh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost Nick Weber. I'm going to go ahead and give this game a pause. And we're back.
Yeah, thanks, Rex.
Dogs jumping on the couch. That's it's part of amateur hour here on YouTube.
Well, my keyboard was there, and he happened to hit the off key. And Thor did this a few times, too, back in our Final Fantasy 14 days.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That made raids pretty difficult.
Well, we had a routine. When I would come home and he would see I was getting ready to play 14, he'd wait till I got in my recliner, and then he'd jump up on my lap. And I was so used to him being there that I would balance my wireless keyboard on him, and that was our setup.
That's a little bit sad, actually.
Oh, yeah. I kind of should have got him stuffed and mounted now that I think about it. But
that's what I plan on doing with Pooh Bear, just because, like, I don't know what I would do without blaming everything on that dog.
Get him stuffed, mounted, and then gold-plated. But anyways, you cut out right when we were talking about World Trade Organization. What did I miss there?
Oh, so basically the book is very careful to just show the whole series of Trump fiascos through the workaday lives of his administration officials. So,
A day in the life.
yeah, so basically, the only shocking things that are really in there are just basically how you would actually create a functional work environment out of this kind of a mess. So it's not like, oh, he's a fucking moron, even though there are parts where it's like, clearly this dude should not be leading anything, much less the free world. But at the same time, those moments are so interspersed with, like, you know, people who are like, okay, so clearly he's not going to listen to us. What do we do to salvage this effort? And again, like I said, sometimes they're successful, sometimes they're not. But the book constantly takes the high ground with these moments, which is kind of...
God bless you, Bob Woodward.
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely well written because it actually, by the time you really get into the meat of the book, you're actually rooting for his administration because they're basically all that stands between America and total catastrophe.
Mm-hmm. Boy, it's going to be a long 6 years.
It is, but at the same time, like, it's the closest thing to confidence I've had in the administration since the election. So there's clearly a secret down here, but let's explore here just a little bit. I'm really happy I got that ammo box just now.
Does it apply to your chainsaw?
Oh, here we go. Yes, I believe it does.
Oh boy, another swearing challenge.
Okay, use the combat shotgun to eliminate all targets before the timer expires. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Health levels are critical, so I can't take any hits. Use armor to survive. All right.
Armored offensive.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna get offensive.
So it seems pretty cut and dry, other than the fact that I just have to be careful about not getting reamed.
Yeah, unlike what was the one challenge?
The platforming.
Drop three Hell Knights down to critical, and then execute them with a glory kill, but it has to be from above.
Right.
All right, that's not bad.
Where are they?
Man, I can't not see the Duke Nukem kick.
Right. Okay, come on. Where are you guys? Okay, they're there. Oh, I'm guessing the targets get progressively harder. Yep.
Oh, someone was throwing something at you.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna be okay. I think we'll be okay.
Time doesn't strike me as a big issue.
Oh, boy!
Oh, time.
It's an issue now.
There is... Is it something shooting behind you?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Or at least finding them won't be an issue.
Yeah, alright.
Well, I was going to talk about what I was reading, but
go ahead. That'll mellow me out a little bit here.
Currently, I'm reading Carl Sagan's Demon Haunted World.
Uh-huh.
Ever heard of that particular book?
I have not. But I'm familiar with Carl Sagan, of course.
Carl Sagan, not George Carlin, as I commonly mix the two up. Yeah, it's a fun little read.
God. Oh my God, Nick.
Oh, you've got to fight him with the shotgun.
Yeah. Oh my God.
There's the kicker, so to speak.
Oh no.
There is one in every direction right now.
Good
Oh,
God.
that was cheap. That was cheap.
Wow, those suck. Okay. Whew. We can do this, though. I think we can do this.
You're doing a little better each time.
We got the Hell Knight. I don't quite know how I pulled that off.
Hey, you shot him a lot. Yeah, take your time. Time is not an issue for you here. Oh, ammo might be. No. Looks like there's plenty. I don't know. Small fry first, I guess.
Yep. Alright. Oh, shit. Come on, do it. Shit.
Yeah, the thing is, you just don't want them all ganging up on you.
Yeah, that's the trick. And,
yep, and there he comes.
Yep, okay,
there he is.
Okay. We're alright. Let's get rid of more small fry here.
For the Chex Mix? No, you just leave that out. But, good question. You can always kind of pop that in the oven if you want to heat it back up a bit.
Okay, here we go.
One more to go.
Stay patient, work him over, let him ram the wall. Yes! Okay, we got it. Tight. Tight
that?
boys.
Whatever. Glory killing. All right, good. Not bad. Is it good or not bad? Make up your damn mind, Nicholas. Yeah. So, anyways,
I prefer a solid mediocre.
I'm reading Carl Sagan. I'm going to probably grab Fear next. I also picked up a book called Mass Delusions and the Hysteria of Crowds.
Interesting.
It's a famous book from the 1840s. It's you know how like they talk about the Dutch tulip bubble and things like that.
Okay.
Basically, just like top 16. Next up, top 16 economic disasters.
Right. Okay, so let's see what's down here.
Disaster number 1. Tulips.
Disaster number 2. The gay. Oh, wait. How progressive was this for 1860?
Well, they could still execute you for it, so, you know. But then again, that was like 40 years ago in the United States, so we haven't come that far.
Yeah, this is fair. Hello. Oh, hi.
Coming up on Play the Hits is Halloween special. We'll be counting down the top 15 scariest numbers.
Starting with number 15.
Number 15. Number 4. Number 14. Number 7. I'm sorry.
Isn't there something about number 4 in Japan?
Yeah, I kind of mentioned that on the stream last night. Number 4. If I remember correctly, the pronunciation for 4 in Japanese is shi, which is the first syllable of the word shinigami.
Oh, death. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you can't have 4, you can't have 6. 3 is a bad number in Thailand.
Or maybe we're all just a bunch of fucking idiots and they're just numbers.
We're all just superstitious. That's what Carl Sagan would have said in his book, but... Anyways, what I'm waiting on right now, going back to the whole book's number 13, I'm sorry.
But that's just a theory. A Nick theory.
A Nick pick.
A Nick pick. Dude, we should have like a side channel to this called Nick's Picks.
Nick's Picks, there you go. There's a Jewish word for what I do. It's like a kavich. Someone who just perpetually complains.
I was going to say, you know, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but at the same time, I was just going to say, is it like just bitching about everything? Or
Kavich? Well, here's the thing. I bring up a subject, I complain about it, and then I get distracted, and I never come full circle and do the academic arguments. So that's my issue.
I love you, Nick. You know, it's kind of great because we bounce off each other.
Anyways, so...
Is this the way I came from? I just want to make sure I'm not missing a secret.
Mars.
Secret? Any secrets?
I'm currently waiting on book 4 of the Dune series to get freed up at the Defiance Library so I can grab that audiobook.
Tight. I see a Hell Knight. I think this is not the way that I want to go. I mean, that's the way that I want to go to progress, but I think I want to go back to that other room.
You feel like you're missing something?
Yeah, I feel like that other room that I would have just entered had a secret. So let's check that out before I go up there.
One way to find out.
Yeah.
Besides falling off the cliff a few times. Yeah, so what you going to do?
I'm surprised that didn't happen.
What you plan on reading after Fear's done?
For God's sake. I'm retarded. This is the way that I came. I can't say retarded. I'm stupid.
Can you say that anymore?
I just censored myself. That was awesome. Oh, boy. Anyway, yeah. What am I reading after? For the millionth time, I'll probably jump back into the Witcher series unless something more interesting catches my eye.
Are you closer to finishing that? Because I really want to talk about the ending.
No, but I promise you I will. It's not that I dislike the series, it's that I keep getting invested in like these
other stuff.
Yeah,
It is a long slog of a project.
It is, but it's not like it's a bad one, you know? And when I actually get into the books, I get really intrigued and finish them in like a week. But
it's really hard to kind of deal with those books because you kind of know how they're going to end.
Right, because of the stupid games. Not that the games are stupid either, but... Okay, if I hadn't gotten stuck there, this battle would be going very differently. Why am I just using the combat shotgun?
I thought you were going for some sort of, like, combat mastery to open up a skill of some sort.
Let's fucking thin the herd here. There we go.
Alright, good. Well, you got him. Now you just got to deal with this Hell Knight.
Yep.
Which he's been dealt with.
Fucking eat Goss.
Well, whenever you so happen to finish the Witcher series, by all means, at least read the first Dune book. I can't ever say enough good things about that. I don't know if I love it because it has absolutely zero fandom out there ruining it for me, or just because it's one of those books where, like, look at George R.R. Martin, or you look at the Witcher series, and you're like, yeah, I can definitely see where they lifted things. And Dune's just kind of like, yeah, we just kind of made everything up here.
Yeah.
So, have fun trying to figure out what all these terms are, because I'm not explaining them.
Yeah, right, fuck you. Really? That guy wanted to try it? I've got to remember to use my damn chainsaw.
Trump says it's a very scary time for young men in America.
Oh, I know. Don't get me started. Doesn't this look like it should be a one of those upgrade points? I mean, I'm wrong, clearly, but...
Maybe it's just like a drop ship that's just sitting there.
No, I mean this thing right here.
Oh, yeah, but not as much as...
Be great if I could fly this thing.
Fly it back home to Earth.
And just leave Mars well enough alone, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of getting a little bit of lag here. Yeah, so long as we disable all the airships on our way out, the demon should just stay there.
Nice. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this looks okay. Man.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I don't know how to feel about this guy. Like,
it's not gonna be okay.
The demons didn't just feed on this guy, they, like, took their time. Huh.
Yeah, they kind of made him into something decorative, like you'd see in Oblivion, where they had all those human wall hangings.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
Hey,
Oblivion was one of those games that, like, for the high fantasy adventure type of game, had some surprisingly, like, gory moments.
Well, remember, it was originally rated M. No, it was originally rated T, and then they came back and they got a M rating because of all that gore.
You cannot.
Yeah, I will say, to this day, that was, I think, maybe the well, no, Morrowind, I think, was the creepiest, but
yeah,
Oblivion was surprisingly dark. I mean, that had some really creepy zombies.
Yeah, I mean, Morrowind definitely had, like, the atmosphere going for it, but Oblivion just had, like, these moments of what the fuck.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, then, I mean, the Bone Walkers were pretty horrifying in any given ancestral tomb.
Yeah, this is true. But
so of those
Skyrim,
three, which
meanwhile, just had, like, a really Nordic feel to everything, so nothing, like, struck you as genuinely, like, out of place. It's just like, oh, this is just a brutal land with brutal people.
Yep, and,
Oblivion was so decorative that, like, in those moments where, like, it did get really gory, it felt out of place. In a good way.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is your favorite out of those three?
Probably Skyrim, just because I spent the most time with it.
I don't understand why people say that they prefer Oblivion over Skyrim. I am not really a big fan of either of those two stacked up against Morrowind, but if I had to choose, I mean, I feel that Skyrim is the better of the two, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just...
I think so, but, I mean, it's all subjective. I truthfully loved all three of them to death. Mm-hmm. Even though Oblivion, I really didn't give a serious playthrough until many years after, when you kind of showed me the basics. What's that?
When did that happen? It feels like a thing. Can you jump on that platform?
Yes, I can. Good,
it is green.
Good secret eye, man. Excellent.
Oh, well, it's literally a secret. All right.
Cool. Okay. So let's see here. What do I want to upgrade next? Mobile turret. Hello.
Time to go mobile.
Oh, Bane. Not the greatest villain, but you certainly gave us constant and inexhaustible memes.
So, I'm just going to throw this out there, considering The Dark Knight Rises. When Bane does whatever he does at the New York Stock Exchange, I guess steals all of Bruce Wayne's money with no follow-up, when he's escaping on the motorcycle, is it just me, or if Batman never got involved with the chase, the police probably would have captured Bane and ended the movie in 5 minutes?
I had that thought as we were watching it for the first time. I was going to try to jump from that box to this platform, and then I realized, hey, I can just walk to it. But whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that. Or at least that I've got a friend who's kind enough to humor me.
Okay, so where am I going here?
I
Here
have
we go.
no idea.
Up this door.
All I
open.
see is Fallout 3 everywhere I look.
What the fucking... Did you just see that bullshit?
Yeah, I saw it. Should have used your dragon shout. Run fast. What?
You know what? Whatever.
Alright, that was strange.
Whatever.
This is like those stairs all over again.
Hey, fuckers.
Yeah, this looks straight out of Dead Space.
I still say Dead Space looks straight out of Doom, but that's okay.
Well, Doom, Dead Space, going full circle back to Doom, sure. Well, you can't say that. Dead Space came out first.
Okay, so let's see here. Huh. These are just a really short fight. That's okay. Once again, I like the mood candles. Wait, wasn't I just fucking here? Like, did they just do this all in the time that I was gone from this area, or is it just a similar looking area?
Is it the same? I think it's a different place because it didn't have a trolley in the middle.
Yeah.
That's not a trolley, a tram.
I like trolley, though. Doom guy just boards a trolley and has a cup of tea. Hey, tight. Hey, we are progressing at a decent rate. Damn it, I did miss an Argent cell. Ugh. Frustrating.
No, it's not like it's a game breaker. Hey, what are those 5 symbols at the top there? One of them was only a partial?
Yeah, I think it's like completing all the combat challenges in the level.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright.
there was clearly a combat challenge that was probably guarding an Argent cell that I just overlooked. But yeah, I think probably between this episode and next, I will go back to those 2 levels where I missed the Argent cells and go for them. Because if there's one thing that I actually do want to be fully upgraded by the end, I'd like to have full health and armor.
Oh, I just want the BFG.
That too.
The big friendly gun.
The big old friendly gun.
That's what it stands for, right?
You know, every Bethesda game has to have one moment like this where you're just on rails admiring the scenery.
Speaking of Bethesda, so what was your crime for when you were being released in? Okay, when you're making a character and you're getting out of jail, what's the crime that you're getting out for?
Oh, I always like perjury.
Perjury?
No,
Perjury?
that's just my headcanon.
That's
I just like to picture my guy as like this, you know, really like level-headed banker who just keeps getting thrown into these horrible situations.
I'll take it.
Futhroda.
That's kind of, that's kind of funny because mine is tax evasion.
Tax evasion, yeah.
And I like to just pretend that my guy is just this hardcore sovereign citizen where, you know, his little house at the end of the street is its own little nation and no one can convince him otherwise. And then one day the town guard came by.
Yeah, just put an end to all that. I'm just going to waste a whole clip on you. Fuck you.
Though I don't think anything's ever going to beat Yahtzee's proposed canon of, yeah, I was in there because I slept with both of the Emperor's daughters.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that was great. They just let you fill in the blanks. You might as well fill them in with something good. I just like perjury.
Perjury's good. What do you think? Where do you think episode 6 is going to take place? Hey, bathrooms.
My guess is either Hammerfell or the Somerset Isles.
Really?
I think the Somerset Isles would be a really
Wait,
good...
go look in your mirror. Go look in that mirror. Can you see yourself?
Let's find out. I think the Somerset Isles would make a great setting for kind of next-gen... Nope, no real-time reflections. For, like, next-gen consoles, because they could probably incorporate some really impressive water effects and maybe perhaps a light sailing mechanic to get between islands. That would be really cool.
It would also address the whole Thalmor issue.
That's true.
Which,
yeah, from a narrative standpoint, it definitely would.
Yeah, I love how we had the Thalmor in 5, and then we got that boring-ass dragon narrative instead.
Hey, I bet you're just a bitch on the other side of that door.
You're probably going to find out.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Hey, come get me, I dare you. Like, they're actually hiding in there from Doom Guy. Like, guys, maybe if we stay here, he can't see us.
Geez, guys, has anyone found my ball yet?
Doom Guy is so methodical in his murder. Do you see this?
One at a time, slowly, precisely, diligently.
Diligent. Yes, I can describe it as nothing but diligence. My God. Something in here.
Okay, wait, I turned you off, fan.
No, you didn't. Hey, well, here we go. This is a makeup for that Argent cell I missed.
Well, no, you're still one behind. That's not how it works.
Yeah, but I mean, this one was nice and easy.
Huh, I don't want you falling too far behind.
Let's see here. Do you want to just complete ammo and then
You
work on
might
the
as well
other
just complete ammo and not even make that a question next time.
stuff? I agree.
That is some red blood.
It
You know
really
what?
is.
I am shocked how many times you can be listening to the radio and then all of a sudden red wine will just come on.
I love that song.
It is earwormed me, and it's
I know. Like the
it's a
Doug
part of
theme.
my childhood at this point.
Right? Red wine.
Who wrote that?
Not Rastafarians, I can tell you that much. I forget who, but there's like a really funny story behind that where it's like a bunch of white guys.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's tearing apart my blue heart. Okay, that's enough of me singing. Okay.
Yeah, let's not get another copyright strike.
You know, I'm so off key for all of these that I don't think we'll ever get a copyright. It's like unidentifiable.
Right.
You know, between me not having naturally good a naturally good metronome in my head anyways, and wearing headphones, I'm pretty sure we have nothing to worry about.
It's gonna end up like our playthrough of A Way Out. Would you like to see more of Grand Theft Auto 1?
Right.
Alright. That's not what we played. I don't know how you thought that.
Like, not even close.
Is he talking to Chappie?
Yeah, he's talking to what's-her-face.
You know, I finally watched the movie Chappie after 5 years of wanting to see it.
Oh, really? How was it?
What a steaming pile of robot crap.
Okay, crossing that off my list.
I thought it was going to be this movie about, like, you know, AI trying to find its place in the world. No, it was just a horrible excuse for a steampunk movie with characters I could not have cared less about.
Oh, lovely.
It was not interesting in the least. And not even the giant RoboCop monster robot.
RoboCop monster. Tell me more about that, though.
It was, you know, what do they call that giant robot from the RoboCop movie?
RoboCop?
The one that's not Murphy. The PTX 190. You know, the giant thing with the Tourette's.
For a second, I was thinking P90X, and I'm like, that would have just been hilarious. I'm gonna stop your workout regimen. It's completely undoable on a daily basis.
I started to question P90X when I found out that Paul Ryan does it.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Well, just because he's a Republican doesn't mean I need to bash him.
No, but I mean, it
RoboCop.
certainly helps.
Robert Cop. All right,
Robert
let's
Cop,
not.
yes. Oh, I'm gonna die.
RoboCop robot, thank you.
Man, fucking Robert Cop. You read that cracked article, right?
No.
Oh my god, look up cracked article for like best bootleg toys ever, and you'll find Robert Cop.
Wait a second. I think it's ED209. No, that doesn't sound fun.
ED209.
It's just called the ED209, whatever. All right.
Like when Robo reveals his name is R66Y. Yeah, I'm not gonna call you that. You're fucking Robo. That's way more whimsical.
Why are there so many candles here? I mean, did they think there was going to be a blackout at some point and they just have them? Or did they make them from human bone marrow?
I like to think that they wanted to keep it classy in here.
Boy, this game really only has one color palette, doesn't it?
Yep. I'm
Red
down
and
for that
dusty
stuff.
brown. Oh, I was wondering who your helper was there.
Yeah, nothing like that. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, Nick.
Living is becoming more complicated by the moment. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, right? Instead of slowing down, it's just speeding up.
So,
Whoo boy.
I can feel your pain. I just made a whole thing of Chex Mix, and it's amazing tasting, but I can't eat it on, while recording.
Yeah,
so.
that is the same. That is the same, Nick.
Oh, I mean, if nothing else, my situation, a little bit worse.
Oh, hey, I can spawn an extra dude. Hey, I figured out how to switch grenades. I mean, I actually don't know how to do it, but I did it, apparently. Fuck you with your fucking...
What kind of grenades do you have?
I don't know, apparently it sends out another Doom guy to do my dirty work for me.
Oh, it's less of a grenade, kind of like a gadget, then.
Just take her.
Well, was that a flaming pentagram?
Yeah, it was.
And there's this guy. Hello!
Alright, I'm just gonna turn my back to you and hope for the best.
Oh, he's a tall boy.
You know, the max ammo is really paying off in this fight. Hey, once again, chainsaw. That probably would have been helpful.
So, let's do a little thing here. If you could pick one game that would get a sequel or another installation in the series, what would you pick?
Xenogears. I don't even have to think
you know
about
what?
it.
You did not even have to think.
Nope. I mean,
Wait, didn't that get some? Did that not get some sequels?
It got a whole spin-off series, but never a proper sequel.
I see.
The only reason I picked Xenogears over Chrono Trigger is for that fact. Xenogears just had a bunch of slightly disappointing, side series, whereas Chrono Trigger did get a full-fledged sequel that I felt tied up everything quite nicely.
That makes sense.
I mean, people can rail on Chrono Cross. I loved it.
I never understand how people say Chrono Cross tied up Chrono Trigger well, but
yeah,
the original characters, are they even in Chrono Cross?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, all right. Are they in there, or did they make a cameo? Hello.
Hello.
This is adorable.
Yeah, if he wasn't trying to fuck me over.
Give him a hug.
But I didn't think you'd allow its installation.
Well, I wish I could read what's going on here, but thanks, Discord.
All you have to know is that I can't harm him right now.
This way.
Oh, that whole robots can't harm humans directive.
Yep.
Stab him in the back. You won't be able to scream.
Let's figure out what he wants, and then we'll call it an episode.
So, do the characters from the original make more than a cameo, or...?
No, it's just a cameo, but
yet it ties everything up. Maybe I should just play the damn game. You're going to his office. They're gonna explain things.
It's a fantastic game. You absolutely should play it. Hey, look, it's Master Chief. Oh, wait, no, that's me. That's Doom Guy. I guess Master Chief is just a ripoff of Doom Guy.
Nah, it's a different naval rank. Maybe he's just the rear admiral.
Rear Admiral Chief.
I love that everybody thought that Master Chief was a Marine ranking, but it's actually a naval rank. You know, because Master Chief was so badass, how could he not be a Marine?
Yeah.
Please don't jump on that, sir.
I'm trying to stand on your head. I'm gonna call you Toad from now on. Yeah, very fast.
Showing you things.
Yeah, very fast.
Oh, please, I don't want to hear about Toad.
Doom Guy just jumping around his office like a fucking maniac.
Well, he just mapped out all the next level, but you were jumping around like a jackass, so now you're not going to be able to benefit from it. I think. I don't know. You can hear him. I can see him. Between the two of us.
Right.
Boing! Boing! Boing!
Come on, I want to kill stuff. Come on, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. I gotta shoot something. It's been 3 minutes since I shot something. I'm going crazy.
Oh, they won't let you use your guns?
He just keeps knocking his head against the ceiling until something makes sense.
Oh, man.
Ooh, I'm gonna go get the BFG 9000. Tight.
The service elevator is at the end of the hall.
Wonder how that came up in casual conversation.
He said your affinity for guns is apparent as well. I'm sure you'll find something useful there.
Ah.
Alright. Cover
Time to
health.
find the big friendly gun.
The big friendly gun. Let's go. Alrighty. What's at the bottom of this elevator? Okay.
No, it's
More on Samuel Hayden. Nick, next time we go in search of the big friendly gun.
all right. Sounds like a plan. Till then.
Yeah, have a good one, buddy. This was fun.